Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Nana and I am starting a reading vlog today. Yes, I haven't done a reading vlog for a very long time. And yeah, I am starting one today. Actually, I wanted to start it 2 weeks ago. So at the beginning of July, but that did not happen. So I'm doing it now. And in 2 weeks, we are leaving to Sweden. We are going there for a vacation. So I am very excited about that. Yes. So this vlog is going to be from now until we are leaving. So let's see how many books I can get through in the next 2 weeks. Obviously, we need a little extra for a reading vlog, right? And yeah, it is still me trying to live a little bit more healthy. I want that bikini body, okay? I want it. Is it gonna happen? Probably not. I will say I have done a little bit better with being healthy the last couple of weeks. My last reading vlog, I did something similar where I was trying to be a little bit more healthy and I had some challenges for myself. And in this reading vlog, I am just thinking about that I do want to train at least 6 times before we are leaving. What's it called? Strength training, lift training, something like that at home, of course. I want to try to avoid sugar as much as possible. The last couple of years, I have eaten a whole lot of sugar every day, all day, every hour. I don't know. I love sugar. But I have really tried to lower my intake of sugar this last month. Have I been successful? A little bit, not every day, but a little bit. Has the weight gone down? Not at all. But okay. The backstory for all of this is that my daughter has cerebral palsy. She is 3.5 years old today, and she has severe cerebral palsy. And I am at home taking care of her every day. So I don't have like a job, but this is actually a pretty tough job. Yeah, I have been comfort eating a lot. And I have just accumulating, I think that's how you say it, a lot of bad habits the last couple of years. And that's what I'm trying to break out of. I used to be a little skinny girl. I'm not anymore. I'm actually kind of overweight. So yeah, bikini body, that's the goal. Okay. Anyways, let's talk about the books. I have some physical books and then I have some audiobooks that I want to read. Because I wanted to start the vlog 2 weeks ago, I'm just gonna go through the audiobooks that I already have listened to. So here they are. The first one is My Friends by Fredrik Backman. And the goal this month was to read more translated books. And Fredrik Backman is a Swedish author, and he's one of my favorite authors. I have read the series Bear Town, 5 stars, so good. And also A Man Called Olga was also a 5-star. My Friends is probably going to be a 4-star. In the beginning, I wasn't sure if this was really a story for me, but it got better and better actually. And his quotes were just amazing, as always. So funny. His typical stories comes with a really heavy background. And then they're just filled with humor as well. His stories just comes from a very good place, like wanting to make the world a better place. Yeah, that was very deep, but that is just how it feels reading his books. So if you haven't read any of his books, please do. But My Friends is about this girl. I cannot remember her name right now. Anyways, she grew up in foster homes, and then she's turning 18, and then that's not necessarily a good thing. But randomly, she runs into her favorite beloved artist. He somehow makes sure that somebody is going to take care of her. And I don't want to spoil much more about the plot, but that's the overall thing. And you hear about this artist's childhood and how it was with his friends. They all had pretty tough lives as well, but the friends always came together and they had each other's backs. And he can just really tell that this girl needs that. And yeah, in that way, it was very, very beautiful. So a 4-star. What did I read next? I don't remember. Anyways, I checked it and it was The Wedding People by Alison Espach. And this was actually a 5-star. So, so good. I thought that it was going to be good, but not a 5-star. And it really was good. It's about this woman, and she has been divorced for 2 years now. And it was during COVID, and she was just feeling terrible. So she books this holiday to this luxury resort, and she's going there to, And then there's a wedding at this resort, and randomly she runs into the bride in the elevator, and they, from the start, are just very honest with each other. She ends up not. And then she's just in this wedding. And this book is really about trying to be more honest and what that will do to your life. And I really, really love that theme. And I really love the funny situations that it could also put you in, but also how it can just create meaningful friendships. If you dare to be more honest, maybe a lot more people will just be so drawn to you. This book had some beautiful themes in it and being funny at the same time. Again, this is a sad and funny book. I don't know why, but I really do enjoy this theme with also being dumped or going through a divorce and how can you move on from that. And this book did it so well. So yeah, a 5-star, and I get why so many people really like this book. So yeah, go read it. And then today I just finished Drive Your Plow Over the Bones of the Dead by Olga Tokarczuk, I think. And again, like I said, I wanted to read more translated works. This is a Polish author, and this book was terrible. This is going to be a 2-star, not for me. So weird. And I just knew how it was going to end. The mystery there wasn't really a big mystery. And there was so much talk about astrology, and that just took up way too much of the book. Like, it was so boring. Anyways, it is about this woman who lives not off grid, but, in the mountains. Men are being murdered in the village. And that's a little bit weird. The themes in this book would be men being really, really mean to animals. This book was just horrible. But, overall, I do like that. Okay, be nice to animals, right? But I don't want to explain much more about the plot because then I could give it away, I guess. But if you want something with an older female character, this definitely has that. And also a little bit of female wage and something like that. But no, it was really not well done. It was just really, really boring. Yeah. Okay. So that were the books that I have finished so far. And today I just started Piranesi as an audiobook. And I will say this is going to be the last weird book for now this summer. After that, I want some, romance, fantasy, good literary fiction, but no more weird books, okay? Piranesi, I knew it was going to be a weird book, and I'm only 1 hour in. It's not boring so far. It's about this house with a lot of rooms in it, and then there's this main character, man, living there, and he's studying this house. He calls it a world, and there's one extra guy there as well, doing some science work. That's all I know for now, and that's also what I heard about this book, because people are saying that they cannot tell you more because that would give the plot away. But it should be confusing, and that you should not know what is going on before the very end. So I'll have to see. It's not that long. But like I said, after that, I think I'm done with weird books. And all of the translated books that I do want to read, they just seem to have this weird vibe to them. So I don't know. This is not translated, by the way. But yeah, I got through 2, so maybe that's okay. Anyways, this is embarrassing, but I have talked about this a lot, and I'm hoping to be able to finish this before these 2 weeks are over. This is the Shepherd King series. This is the second book of a duology, and it is a romantasy series. And if I finished it, I will talk more about it. I think overall it's going to be a 4-star. Yeah. The first book is called One Dark Window. And then, if I finish this, I was hoping to start 7 Days in June by Tia Williams. This is a romance book, and I know it's about two authors, and they met when they were teenagers and had a little thing back then, and then they meet up again randomly when they're in their 30s. They are both authors. I think it's going to be a little bit heavy. I'm not sure. I have just heard amazing things, and I think I am in the mood for a book like this. So later this evening, I am going to make some pizza buns, pizza rolls with some spinach in the dough, so we can take that with us to Sweden. I have already made some buns. That's my plan, to be able to cook some healthy food for us, because that would make it so much easier to live healthy when we are in Sweden. So that's my plan. And I think I will show you some of it tonight. Then for the rest of the vlog, I will talk about books, obviously, and then some healthy cooking that we can bring with us to Sweden. And some training. I think that's going to be the plan. But yeah, we'll see where this is going to end up. Anyways, I hope that you will enjoy this. And yeah, good luck to me. So like I said, I did get to do these pizza buns tonight. So yay, perfect. I didn't roll them like, you know, a cinnamon bun. I just put all the ingredients in the dough and then just mixed it together. So I hope that it's gonna taste fine. It was so much faster. So okay, let me show you where I'm at, because I'm not finished actually. So as you can see, I just mixed it all in. Spinach pizza buns. Very nice to take with us to Sweden. And yeah, I'll still have to do these. So it is the next day, and I am sitting here in my chair. My back is hurting so much. But yeah, it's training time. I don't want to. I think my daughter is getting sick, so she has been screaming a lot tonight. So I'm a bit anxious for the night. When she's sick, she is not sleeping. So I guess if that is the night that I'm looking into, I am not going to be training tomorrow. So maybe I should just get it over with, but it's so comfortable right now. Anyways, I also just wanted to say that most of this vlog is going to be holding my phone and filming like this, and me looking not so good, I guess. It's just very, very time consuming making a vlog, and that's also why I didn't bother getting the mic. I am so sorry for that. Okay, I hope that is okay. And I should probably do some training now. Yeah, you know what? My shirt is covered in sweet chili sauce. I think I have food in my teeth. I don't know. I'm so tired. I just feel horrible. But the plan is to do the training now and then read some in the last book of the Shepherd King series. So yeah. Okay, I'm gonna start. So I am up. I have my cutie socks on. Okay, no. But, you know, my daughter was already playing on the mats. So, you know, it's basically ready for me. So, yeah. I just have to change my shirt, I guess. So I did it, and I'm a little bit out of breath. Okay, I'm not a smoker. That really sounded like a smoker, but I never smoked a cigarette in my life. Oh, the devil's lettuce, as you say. Okay, that was not the point. Yeah, it's time for a shower, and then I will go to bed and do some reading. Yes. So it's been 3 days since the last time I filmed, and today I'm going to do some more training. I haven't done any training since the last time I filmed, but it's only been 3 days, so I guess that's okay. But it is Friday today, so if I am to reach my goal, I have to train today and then Sunday, so that I would have trained 3 times this week. Yeah, but hopefully I can do that. I'm sorry about the angle of the camera when I am filming me training. Anyways, feel free to have a good laugh at it. As long as my bum is like in the whole frame, you know. Okay. Anyways, this is done granny style, I guess, if you know what I mean. Anyways, let's talk about books. I finished Piranesi, and I think I'm gonna give it 4 stars. It actually wasn't as weird as I thought it was going to be. It was all right to, keep up. I was afraid that it was going to be very confusing and it was going to be like, okay, I have to get every single word in every single sentence. Otherwise, this book is not going to make any sense. That was not the vibe at all. It's just that the story is different. The setup or the premise for the story is just very unique, and that was pretty good as well. Yeah, I really did like it. So this was a good little book, 4 stars. Little book. I don't know. I think the audiobook was almost 7 hours. I think it's a good idea not to spoil the plot any more than what I have, because you just have to go into this not knowing what this is about, I guess. And that's what everyone has said, and I'm just gonna say the same. Yeah, give it a go if you haven't already. I feel like I'm the last one to read this book, but I'm glad that I did. And like I said, I just needed something very easygoing, not a weird book. And I didn't find a translated book that I wanted to try that seemed to be very easygoing and not weird or anything. So I did not go with a translated book. But I went with Maybe in Another Life with Taylor Jenkins Reid. I have read the 3 first books. I don't know if they're the 3 first, but there are 4 books in this romance series. There's a small crossover with all of the books, but not really a big crossover, and you don't need to read all of them. But I have really enjoyed the other ones, and I just needed to read Maybe in Another Life. And right now I am 3 hours into the audiobook, and I really do enjoy it. In this one, you do have 2 timelines. What is the main character's name? I don't know. I always have trouble remembering names in books, but what's her name? Nope, it's gone. Something happens, and then the book splits into 2 timelines, and I don't know how it's gonna come together in the end. I'm very curious about that. But so far, I'm really enjoying this. It is still an easy audiobook to listen to, but the romances in this series, they are not, easy peasy, cheesy peasy, cliche, not at all. They're just not straightforward romance books. They are just really, really good. And this is just exactly what I needed to listen to, I think. So, yes, so far, so good. And, okay, I don't know how to do this because now I am holding the mic and the phone. But, I think I read 50 more pages in this one. And yeah, I don't know what more to say. It's still going to be a 4-star, but I don't know where this is going to go. I have not guessed the ending, but I will say you do follow more characters in Two Twisted Crowns than in One Dark Window. And there's a romance here in Two Twisted Crowns that I really do like. So yeah, that's good. That's very good. Okay, I have to do some training right after. Okay, let me show you this disaster. Yeah, I have to do some cleanup and then I will be training. Yes. Okay. So I finished today's training and it was tough. Okay, that was good. I will see you probably Sunday. So it's Monday, not Sunday. My mom came to visit from Saturday to today, Monday. And with that, I did not get to train. So my thought was I was going to do it tonight. I'm just not feeling quite well. My legs are really hurting. That's usually a sign before I'm getting sick. I don't know. So should I train? Should I not train? Anyways, I made a little progress with maybe in another life. And there's a ongoing theme with this, that whatever happens is meant to be. Whatever happens is just meant to happen. And whether that is God's will or destiny or blah, 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 blah. And I really hate that. I hate that so much. Obviously, Taylor Jenkins Reid is from the US, I think, right? And people are a bit more religious or have this way of thinking that there's a meaning to everything, and whether that be God or something else. As a mom to a kid with cerebral palsy, there is no meaning to that. That is just cruelty. And to all of the people who experience war, horrible things happening to them, this way of thinking annoys me so much. But I don't know if this is like meant to annoy you as a reader in the book yet, or if this is the ongoing meaning of this book, that everything happens for a reason. I hope it's like, it's okay to make your own choices. It's okay to actually be like, I am in charge of my own life, but I'm not in charge of everything around me. There's no way of knowing what tomorrow will be. You can be in an accident and then you just have to find your way. But I don't know. But just not everything happens for a reason. Like, my daughter didn't get cerebral palsy, severe cerebral palsy, for a reason. Like, that's the dumbest thing I have ever heard. Anyways, that was a little pet peeve for me. I really, really hate that way of thinking. But yeah, I made a little progress with this one, but I am still not finished. So that's embarrassing, but hopefully I will very soon. Okay, I'll see ya. Okay, it is an hour later, and I just wanted to tell you something a little crazy. So, like I said, my mom came to visit, and you know, she's always been such a health freak, not always in the best way. But anyways, let's not go further into that. But the last year, she has been on a sugar crush. I don't know what to call it. But yeah, she going crazy. Anyways, she went to do some grocery shopping. And then she was like, oh, this was on sale. And she bought 2 sodas. And I was like, come on. But I didn't have a sip. And I'm not taking the last of it, okay? But there's still one in the fridge, so I don't know. Maybe I should pour it out. But I think my husband is really looking forward to that. He can control himself, you know? I can't. But I'm like, okay, I didn't do it. And that's good. And I did buy the ingredients for a protein cottage cheese chocolate bun recipe that I could make now, so we could freeze it and then bring it with us for our vacation to Sweden. So yeah, I should probably do that right now. My husband is trying to get my daughter to sleep for the night. So yeah, good luck with that. Anyways, yeah, I should probably do that now. And if my body will let me, then I should do some training. I don't know. Should I listen to my body and be like, it is probably saying no more because my legs are hurting? Or am I just being really lazy? Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I'm not feeling great. Yeah. But anyways, I did not drink the soda. I'm proud of myself. Okay, and I will do the buns now and listen to some more of Maybe in Another Life. So it should be fairly easy. You just put all of the ingredients into a bowl, mix it together, and straight away into the oven. So let me just do this. Okay, the buns are in the oven, and I decided to do maybe a very slow training, a light training. And yeah, I'm gonna do it while they're in the oven. Yeah, so wish me good luck. It is Wednesday evening and it is training time again. I did not get sick, so yay. I think I'm gonna make like a final update on Friday. I just wanted to say that I did finish Maybe in Another Life, and I do have some thoughts on it, but I think I'm gonna talk about it on Friday. I just need to wrap my head about some things and what my final thoughts are going to be. And then I started Broken Country by Clare Leslie Hall, and I am actually a little bit more than halfway through right now in the audiobook, and it's actually pretty good. I am very intrigued to see what is going to happen. There's a murder mystery there as well, and there is drama. I will give my update on Friday. Hopefully I will have finished it. That will be really, really great. So yeah, let's do the book update then. And I'm gonna do some training now and then hopefully on Friday as well. And I think that would be in total 5 training sessions, right? Not 6. But okay, I almost reached my goal, hopefully. Okay, I will do the training now in my walk-in closet. Okay, so last update. Yes, it is Friday today, and I know I said that the vlog will be for 2 weeks, but obviously I can't film on Sunday because we will be leaving for Sweden that day, and tomorrow we will be very busy with packing. So I'm gonna do the final update now. So how did the whole training, working out thing go? Yeah, I haven't trained since the last time I filmed. And I don't think I will have the time today, Friday, or tomorrow, Saturday, because yeah, I just have to get everything ready for our vacation. I did not plan that. Yeah, time is running out for me. Anyways, it has been very nice to have a lot of focus on the training and eating less sugar. Yeah, so overall it has been a success. I have not been on my scale. Maybe I should. I am so scared of that one. So that's the update for that. But yeah, let's talk about the books. Like I said, with Maybe in Another Life, I wasn't sure what the meaning or the theme of the book were. I was a little bit scared that it was going to be everything happens for a reason. Let it be up to God. And I was like, Taylor Jenkins Reid isn't usually that religious in her writing. Not at all. But I think the overall theme of the book were more like life is very unpredictable. You can still find something meaningful after a big, horrible event. And when something big is going on in your life, some relationships just won't last and some might. Or you might meet new people. So yeah, it wasn't at all everything happens for a reason vibe. It was more, how can we make sense of this new life? And I'm gonna keep it vague like that. Well, I think the book is going to be a 4 star. I was very entertained throughout the book. So I really like that about Taylor Jenkins Reid's books. I am always very entertained and very hooked. And I don't know, I just listen to the audiobooks so fast. It's so enjoyable. So yeah, 4 stars. And then I just finished right now Broken Country and I made it. So that was really good. And that book was also a 4 star. So this book takes place in the 60s. I don't want to spoil too much, but it's about this family living on the countryside. And then the wife is having an affair. And the weird part of this is that the book is somewhat quite wholesome. I don't know if wholesome is the right word, but yeah, this could actually be really good to compare with maybe in another life because terrible events happens for some people in the story and that has consequences for their future decision makings. And sometimes that's not going to be great. And how can you as a family survive an affair if you can? Because maybe you cannot. And I'm going to keep it vague like that, but it was very good. I have to say, I think I needed to get like 2 hours into the audiobook before I was hooked, but then I was hooked. So, yeah, overall, a 4 star. This also deals with losing a child, by the way. Just a little trigger warning there. Okay, yeah, so I think that was it. I don't know, do I look really crazy with the headband? I don't know if this is the look for me. Anyways, okay, yeah. Oh, as you can see, I did not finish this book. Like, I really do not have that much time to do some physical reading. It's absolutely insane right now. But I'm really hoping that when we go on our vacation that I can just get to read a little bit more. I really miss it and I really do want to finish this. This is embarrassing. Really embarrassing. But I made a little progress with it and yeah, I have to finish it very soon. Okay, maybe I will do a little vacation reading vlog. Maybe, yeah. Okay, I will see you.